And welcome to today's Charts of the Day video. It's Tuesday, so we'll talk about some of our mega caps and wanted to start with our two big energy names first. Let's start with Exxon first. I went ahead and cleaned up some of the other clutter, and we're going to go ahead and put the actual subwaves in here as opposed to these question marks. If this is still the yellow, because it got higher than what we'd be counting as the yellow 5, it would have to be the actual B wave instead of just the minor degree A, B of a larger A wave. So that would be all of the C wave, if it did come down here, of all of the bigger ABC. So it seems less reliable because this doesn't quite seem like it would be large enough for all of the retrace after this being the 5th wave up. So we're going to continue to focus more on our C wave higher for that better parentheses wave 5. And so we do have our 3 waves up inside our wave 1. And then what we were unsure about in terms of the subwave structure seems to be the case as the AB inside that wave 3. And then inside this C wave, this probably counts better, especially with the way that it turned back down pretty sharply as an ABC up for wave 1 in an ending diagonal for this C wave. So I'll put that a little bit more faded just so that it doesn't crowd our view, especially when we zoom out. So here we can make that a little bit bigger and add some fibs here for this wave 2. So we are getting close to in between a 50% and a 618 retrace, but this is a sharp drop. This could easily just be the micro A wave. It gets a bounce back up towards 127 and then comes back down towards the 119 region for more of that 618 or even down into the 118 region to get closer to that 764. And then we can get more of a 100% fib extension and then an overlap for the wave 4 and then get closer to that ideal 123.6% fib for that circle wave 3. So that is the Exxon chart, and then we can, with that in mind, we can take a look at this structure, the similar structure in green that we've been looking at on the CVX chart. And this can be, while we don't have the same clear smaller degree A and B, we do have what could be a 1-2 start, although it's not clearly as impulsive. This could be an A wave and a B wave, and this is a similar 1-2 start to the C. So we'll go ahead and put that, even though we have the green there that might imply something a little bit more bullish. We'll put these subwaves as a diagonal, which would fit a little bit more with this measured move potential. So not the same structure at the larger degree, but in the shorter term, it does seem to be filling out very similar to Exxon. So then we can look for 100%, maybe a 123.6% fib extension for that third. That would be an ABC move up to either 181 or 188.